There is nothing like going to bed and literally about to drift off to sleep and realise that I didn't do my daily vlog. So here I am at 9 o'clock. I get to get up at 3 a.m. tomorrow, running with Ned Brockman. He's doing a group run. I don't know what that's going to entail distance-wise, pace, anything, but we are on. Be exciting, be fun. Sleep is the thing that is difficult for me at the moment, getting to bed on time, and I was doing somewhat a semi-good job, but hey, I'm still alive, I'm still kicking. Can't let it rule my day. Went to Sydney City today. Spent some time in there. Just trying to capture a YouTube length video just around Sydney, the CBD, the hustle and bustle. Yeah, I quite enjoyed it. I met some interesting characters in my day. It was, I think, just reliving that experience. It's funny, like in the space of 5 minutes, cat fight. In the space of 5 minutes, I met this guy who was like really cheerful, and he had this coffee shop, and like it was so nice. It was like 5 a.m. and this dude's just the happiest guy, and went over and met him, and he was so intrigued as to what I was doing and filming, and cool dude. And then like 2 minutes later, this guy just like started abusing me about because I'd possibly filmed him as I was walking past, which I hadn't. But yeah, I guess it's that thing, it's bound to happen. I don't let it bring me down. You walk around passing thousands of people, it is what it is. I think the thing I find interesting with when you're walking around holding a full-size camera with a gimbal, it's quite a sight, but the amount of people that either are drawn to it, or a lot of people are like don't want to be on camera. And it's like, the crazy thing is like the psychology of it. So if I pulled out my phone and started walking around recording, just holding it, no one would think much of it, but then when you have something that's somewhat commercial grade, people's perceptions of that are totally different. And yeah, it's like, why do people feel like that? I guess it's if someone has something of that size or caliber, their intention with that media is different. Like if you're holding a phone, it's just going to go on someone's personal Instagram or something. I don't know. But if that is going to be, it's shot on a commercial camera, does that mean that it's going to be exposed to more parts of the world? Or yeah, it's something I was thinking about today. But I sort of just follow like my nose, my intuition, where I feel guided to go during the day. And this morning, and I came across this guy named Danny Lim, and he's this eccentric guy. He's in his 80s. He's Malaysian, I think. he just like spreads so much joy in his messages. He wears like this banner with I think it said spread smiles, bring peace or something, and he just walks around wearing that, and he's got this like lollipop with a smile and a frown on it, and he just tries to, he's just a character, but he was so receptive to the camera and welcomed me in and loved talking to the camera. I didn't really, it was a lot of just listening and his background, and a little bit was lost in translation, but I did a bit of research and I was like, whoa, this guy's, it actually made sense when I looked him up a bit as to what he was trying to say. He was in Mad Max, the movie, and yeah, he's, what else has he been? He's been in the media a few times for different things, like around his protesting and then mishandled by the police, and yeah, he's just such a fascinating guy. He gave me his phone number. It was so good, which reminds me I need to message my friend Danny Lim. But yeah, got some cool content just following him around, and it's so good. Like, to rewatch it was somewhat funny, and yeah, cool dude. Jesus. So it's no, yeah, the fact that I met him was, I'm not surprised. I draw these people in, or they draw me. And I know there's so many more characters like that out in Sydney, and my mate Danny Lim. Yeah, tomorrow what that represents is could be chaos tomorrow, this run that I'm going on. Oh, getting up at 3 is gonna be, the head noise at 3 AM is never good, but I think just running there at 3 AM for 4 o'clock starts, like, whoa. Oh, why do we do these things? Hilarious. Oh, went for a run this afternoon. Did 10Ks. Went to Clovelly from Bondi. It's a beautiful run along the coast. Legs are feeling pretty heavy today, but it's sort of like, why whinge about it? I know what I need to do. I think nutrition's the big one for me, and sleep. Won't yap on about sleep, but nutrition. Am I eating enough to maintain the amount of exercise? I don't think so. Probably been a bit more conscious of my electrolyte intake. Yeah, electrolytes, more food. Being away from home makes it challenging. Like, I don't want to spend $200 a day on food, you know. Could easily spend like 100 or more just eating out all the time, and yeah, to get the amount of calories that I need is yeah, takes a bit of work. I think it's just knowing that in this moment it's a temporary and it's not a forever thing. So yeah, just changes with living circumstances, and I won't be back and forth to Bondi so much. So yeah, it'll be good to be a bit more routine. Just on the weekends is when I get out of rhythm. Yeah, so to make those little tweaks, and I'll get there. I know where to start there. It's all fully into place. Just, I know what I need to do. I just need to do it and talk to the right people to come up with a plan. So there was something on the lens then, but I think it must be a reflection. Mindset's good today. Mine feels, feels really good. Pretty flat this morning. I think I discount nutrition for the impact it has on my mental capacity, and just I think with nutrition, it's like if I don't have the right fuel, then my brain is starved of the nourishment that it needs, and especially if I'm training, like, it probably prioritizes those nutrients to other parts of the body for recovery, so then it's like I'm not fully functioning mentally, I'm in a deficit. It's quite easy for me. I've got very low body fat percentage, so I can burn through muscle, I think, once I start getting in a deficit with calories. So something that I need to be conscious of, because I know of when I started running, I was seeing some photos looking back at me and how small I was, and I feel I love the body I have at the moment and the physique, and I want to maintain that. I like the hybrid athlete style, and I know I can maintain that, but I just have to be smart around the nutrition piece. And I was on good track with that when I was training for Ironman. I just need to maintain that and probably go back to just tracking it again. But feeling good overall. I think what I would like to improve is probably the lows are still a bit too low, and I know they're part of life, but I don't believe they have to be quite so low, and getting better at accepting them, knowing they're part of it. But I don't think for every high there has to be such a low, you know. I know you can't forever be in the highs of life, but it's still possible to spend more time there. I know that. I see it. I believe. Today I'm grateful for this last few nights in Bondi. I'm grateful for my body. I'm grateful for the people that I met today, the people who gave me their time, grateful for the opportunities that I have to be able to spend my Friday down in Sydney doing things that I love and enjoy, and just being able to do that's a true blessing. And I'm grateful for my health, my body, for the capability it has, and being able to do all the things that it allows me to. And I wish people would take more care and be more kind to their bodies. I think the city really highlights the stress and the pressure that people are under, and the way that people use different vices and that to cope with this. And it's a little concerning, I think. The unhealthy habits, people know that they are unhealthy. I think they believe they're prepared to pay for the consequences, but I would find it hard to see someone with a terminal illness as a result of unhealthy habits that would, if they could turn back the clock, would reverse that. So hope that's a message to anyone out there. Hope I can inspire people to prioritize their health and fitness.